Hey guys, welcome back to Spice Channel TV. The former military president, General Ibrahim Babangida, has strongly refuted claims that he supports a military takeover in Nigeria. And guys, the former military president, General Ibrahim Babangida, has disassociated himself from a post associating him to have endorsed the virtues of a military rule over democratic governance. These claims, according to him, originated from a fake X account named General Ibro, which falsely portrayed the former president as advocating for military rule over democratic governance. Guys, in a statement from his media office signed by Abdullahi in Mina, General Babangida reiterated his commitment to a democratic rule rather than a military rule, and therefore called on all Nigerians to not only to embrace it but to see its success. So guys, what are your thoughts on this? Now, according to the statement released by Babangida's media aide, Mahmoud Abdullahi, it was emphasized that the dubious account used Babangida's picture, used Babangida's name, and even the coat of arms of the Federal Republic of Nigeria to appear legitimate, but it's a fake account. However, Abdullahi made it clear that this account does not belong to Babangida and that the former head of state does not endorse any post made by it. The statement further highlighted that this is not the first time the fake account has spread misinformation. During the last presidential election, it falsely claimed that Babangida had endorsed a specific presidential candidate and their party, and this caused public confusion and embarrassment for Babangida himself, who is a very well respected elder statesman, just like Obasanjo. And according to Abdullahi, General Babangida firmly believes in the resilience of Nigeria's democracy and stresses the importance of safeguarding it. He acknowledges that Nigeria is indeed facing several challenges, but remains confident that the nation will overcome these difficulties and emerge stronger and more progressive. Babangida maintains that the solution to Nigeria's problems lies more in democracy and not in a military takeover. Babangida has constantly expressed his pride in the Nigerian military for its support of multiple democratic governments since 1999. He believes that the era of military intervention in Nigerian politics is over, and the military's commitment to democracy has provided the country with its longest period of civilian administration since independence. So, in response to the ongoing issue with the fake X accounts, Babangida remarked that there seems to be little that can be done to make the platforms overseas remove or sanction the account. Therefore, he urged the general public to disregard any post from the account that claimed to represent his opinions. So, my country people, this is actually interesting. You see, a lot of news have been going around concerning Babangida supporting a call for coup in Nigeria, that he did not call for any coup d'etat, he did not call for any military takeover in Nigeria against Bola Tinubu's government. And according to these fake accounts, this fake account had, during the last presidential elections, posted a falsehood that the former military leader had endorsed a particular presidential candidate and his party. And this caused public confusion and some embarrassment to the elder statesman. And at this point, he had come to, for the avoidance of doubt, noted that he is not the one that made such posts. So, guys, it seems that a lot of fake information have been spreading in regards to this protest and the calls for a military takeover. Let's not forget that in the north, we are seeing quite a show in the north. It's more of a drama in the north. The issue of the northerners raising Russia flags. A lot of Nigerians have been trying to place their hand on this. It seems scary because Nigerians are calling for #end bad governance, but it seems that the northerners are calling for something else, and Nigerians are taken aback because this is not what we are asking for. Nobody asks for a military takeover, but you see, the northerners, they are taking this too far. We saw this some few days back, 2 days back, when some northerners in Kano, Kaduna were seen carrying these Russia flags. In Kano, in Kaduna, protesters were seen waving these Russia flags. Also in Borno, in Plateau. This popped several questions in the minds of many Nigerians. Is it that the northerners are asking for a military takeover? Are they calling for a military takeover, that the president of Russia should come and take over Nigeria through force by military? You know, this popped a lot of questions through the minds of Nigerians. And I guess as a result of those protests that these northerners were seen carrying Russia flags, the president had to hurriedly make that national broadcast that did not go down well with Nigerians. And I must say, when you go to the north, they are still protesting. So, to an extent, the Russian embassy in Nigeria had also reacted to the use of the Russian flags by this group of protesters in northern Nigeria, and are seen in many viral videos. In the northern Nigeria, protesters are seen marching on the streets, carrying Russian flags, chanting, solidarity songs. Others were holding power cards with various messages and inscriptions. And I must say, it seems that they are calling for a foreign aid, to come to Nigeria and, help, because at this point, we are talking about democracy and military. So they are calling for a military rule. So my country people, it became serious. And we know that, this kind of thing will not be taken lightly by the Nigerian military, because according to General Musa Christopher, military had not accepted, this military regime. They are good with democracy, and that democracy will surely stand. So there should be no need for calling for, a military government whatsoever to take over Nigeria. So I guess some mischievous persons got to use Babangida's, face and his picture to create a fake profile and claim that he is in support of a military takeover. Guys, this one that people are calling for military takeover in Nigeria. What is happening? People came out to protest, to put an end to bad governance, to put an end to the suffering of the masses. The food crisis. Tinubu should bring policies, not anti-people's policies that would have positive impacts in the lives of Nigerians. Nigerians are demanding that the price of fuel should go down. But this protest took to a different turn when the northerners were seen protesting with Russian flags. Guys, I must say, a lot of persons are taken aback. It can't be like, say, these northerners, now them, they carry this protest for head past other regions for this country. So guys, what are your thoughts on this? I'm dropping here. Kindly share your thoughts concerning this in the comment section. Thank you.